Good afternoon, friends. So I'm at the airport. I'm at Cape Town Airport. My flight is in a little under 3 hours. And I'm firmly entrenched in the lounge here. The surprise I had for you was that I am flying home Virgin Upper Class, which is a flat bed situation. It's a very nice way to travel. That was using a 10-year-old massive stock of Virgin miles that hasn't been used in all of that time to bump me from premium economy to upper class, but it's nice. I'm in the lounge, which is it's reasonable. It's not actually that good, but it's not bad. So it's a nice place to spend a few hours. But I thought, since I have the time and the inclination, that I'd give you two travel hacks. One is just ubiquitous, the other one is a business class travel hack. The ubiquitous one is Bloody Marys. Now, when I fly internationally but quite short, I'll probably just live on champagne, to be honest. But for long haul, Bloody Marys is the best travel hack I can chuck in your direction. A guy 20 years ago or something told me this, sitting next to him, and he had a Bloody Mary, and I was like, oh. And he goes, it's the best way to get over air travel, you know. And I've been having Bloody Marys for a long time, flying long haul, and it cuts my jet lag in half. Flying to Tokyo direct via London to Narita or London to Haneda is 12-13 hours, depending on which direction you're going. And the jet lag hits you in the face like a brick, because you're on completely the wrong time, and it takes you about 3, 4, 5 days sometimes to deal. But Bloody Marys, I don't know what it is. Tomato juice, which is kind of like food. Vodka, which is clean alcohol, if you like. Pepper, celery salt, Tabasco, Worcester sauce. You know, it's all good. So, from the moment I get on the plane until I land, that is what I will be drinking. The other one is a cheeky as hell business class travel hack. Because in airports, this doesn't count for Prague, because security is at the gate. But if it's like Heathrow, Cape Town, the majority of airports where you go through security, passport control, and then you get into the departure terminal, and then you get into the lounge if you're on a business class ticket. Traveling with one, or ideally two, empty hip flasks. And this also counts, of course, for the water bottle and the tea flask I have in my bag as well, because I will be filling both of those up. But the brazen travel hack is carry a hip flask, carry your little funnel, and just ask the guy behind the bar if they will fill up your hip flask. I think 2 out of every three times I get away with it. And if you have 2 hip flasks, that's about 3/5 of a bottle of top shelf stuff. In this case, it's Hennessy, because the whiskies they have are pretty substandard. The Hennessy brandy, Hennessy XO, yes, dude, very good, decent liquor. So it's brazen. What you can do is ask and be incredibly nice and polite, which of course for me is how I live my life. But I went up, asked the question, didn't even blink, filled up my hip flask. Just for when I land, of course, and over the next few days. But yeah. Anyway, that is my plane, and it is literally called Penny Lane. You gotta love it. Well, Cape Town is actually a fairly ordinary kind of airport in the greater scheme of things, but you can't really argue with that view, can you? Yeah. So, one last small thing from the plane. I have a decent chunk of cash to put into the charity envelope that you get. I thought it'd be quite fun if I saved a few pounds here and there from each country I've been to this year, each African country. Because if it's £2-3 from each country, 19 countries, 60 quid, 70 quid, 80 quid, something like that. A decent amount of money. So that's what I'm doing right now. London, baby.